Hi, I'm Amy on A Lolly Live, and today we are going to do another review of one of Valley Food Storage's entrees, freeze-dried entrees. And these are just like honest reviews, like I don't actually get any kickback from this, but yeah. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't want to make it, and I just don't, it sounds like too much work. That's not a very good song. I can't even think of good words. All I can think of is the lines, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Because like, that goes through my head every single day as I'm trying to plan and be a good person and make dinner. When I'm planning dinner, most nights I actually don't want to be cooking dinner. I actually would really rather just have something very quick and easy and like practically pre-made for me. And so that is one of the reasons that we are reviewing these. And that I'm going to try another one of them, one of these freeze-dried meals, to see if it's any good. Because if it is good, then when you are sick or just got out of the hospital or pregnant or had a busy day or any other reason that you might be not wanting to make dinner, like you just don't feel like it, then this could be like a viable dinner option, like a truly viable dinner option. Like I know you could like pack your freezer with like freezer meals and things like that, but on those nights when you like need dinner, if this tastes good, we gotta find out if this tastes good. On those nights, it would be like, oh, you saved me. I love you so much. Because, like, just add water, it doesn't get much easier than that. And so, I want to know, do they taste good? Could I actually use them for real dinner night things and not just like zombie apocalypse food storage kind of stuff? We're gonna find out. Tonight, our dinner is from the food storage bucket. Chicken a la king. Ta-da! That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It said to let it simmer for 20 minutes, but after just over 5 minutes, it is soft enough and it's absorbed all the water, and I think if I were to let it simmer longer, it might get a bit dry. So, not sure. I tasted it and it tastes fine. I did decide that I have some leftover rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna chop that up and put it in, since it is chicken a la king. Yeah. One of the things that I thought was kind of weird on the instructions was that a serving size was 1/4 of a cup, and when it asked you to add some of the dry mix, it asked you to add 1/2 of a cup. And in thinking about it and the extra water, how much extra water I had to add, I am thinking that if I had added the 1.5 cups water to 1/4 of a cup of the mix, so added twice as much water as what they actually state here, if this is like as if this was a typo and should have said 1/4 of a cup instead of 1/2 a cup, that probably would have been the correct amount of water. It really was that much short on the water. Dinner is served. I think it tastes really good. It tastes significantly better, in my opinion, than many of the boxed dinners that are out there. And so that's saying something. I actually think this one tastes good enough that I would if I were to doctor it up like this and maybe add some rotisserie chicken or something, I would serve it to company. So there you go. I think it tastes pretty good. It's not bad at all. It was super easy to make. It needed extra water more than some of the previous ones, but it's fabulous. And I really think adding the rotisserie chicken made a huge difference for it. I did taste it before I added the rotisserie chicken, and I still thought that it tasted better than many of the box dinners that are out there that you can buy off the shelf. Something else that we noticed was that it was just a tiny bit spicier than the previous one that we had. Not overly spicy, like in any stretch of your imagination. It just had a little bit more spicy flavor, you know, or that kind of thing. I am actually not a super big on spicy, and so yeah, it's not spicy. It's not even close to spicy, but it is spicier than the previous one. So there's that. I only mentioned that because I could see that there would be some picky kids who would maybe think that the flavor was, like, it has a flavor. It actually has a flavor. Whereas the previous one didn't have as much of a flavor. It was a very bland mix. And so because this one actually has a flavor, which is a positive, I'm thinking there would be some picky kids that would be like, yeah, I don't like it, it tastes bad. Only because it has a flavor. Yeah. And with that, we'll see you next time on A Lolly Life.